I'm getting ready to start some more seeds in a tray. Woohoo, let's get to it. We are first going to fill up our seed tray with some seed starting mix. I like to use black gold mixed with some worm castings and just enough water to hold it together and not where it's dripping wet. I'm just going to fill up each of these trays with the soil. You want to just lightly pack it in there, but not too tight, because the seedlings need to have some loose dirt for the roots to develop. Once we get our soil in our tray, we're going to start putting our seeds in. All right, something I've seen another gardener do was, once she get her trays filled up, she took it and laid it on top of the other one that they match and just lightly pushed it to make a little dip in there for the seeds. Oh, I didn't get it all in the middle. So just push it. And you can use a little dip in there. I can't really see that on the camera, but there's a nice little dip in there for the seeds. The cup went into it. You don't want to pack it too tight. Like I said, the seeds need some loose soil to get their little roots to go scattering about. All right. Good enough. That was a cool idea. I thought it was a cool idea. I'm actually going to be covering these with vermiculite instead of soil. All right. I want to hold off on a lettuce. I'm going to probably do that in a different tray, just because I got so many different things here that I want to plant. I'm not going to be able to have room to put them all in there. So we're going to go through this real quickly. We have some Swiss chard for the first one, and this is the ruby red. I really like these. They kind of have like a little bitter taste to it, but I still like them. There's the seeds. They kind of remind me, I don't know if you've ever been to Arizona, but they have these things that are called goat heads. It kind of reminds me of that. Make sure you label your tags with the what it is and the variety, the date, and I like to put the seed packet. So I got this from MI Gardeners, so that's what the MI stands for. The next one we'll be planting is the magenta Swiss chard. This is kind of a popular one that I've seen in grocery stores. I really like it. The next one I'm trying, I have not tried this variety, but it's the Swiss chard pink. The last of the Swiss chard I'm doing is the orange variety. I have not had this one either. The next section of seeds I'm going to be planting are kales. This is the red Russian. This one's pretty common, and I have tried it and I really like it. The next one is scarlet kale. I did try this one last year. It's kind of more on the bitter side, but it tastes good still. I'm going to do it again. Alright, now we're going to start doing a couple different cabbages. So this one is red acre cabbage. I'm not actually a huge cabbage fan, but I want to start making my own sauerkraut and lacto-fermented stuff, plus the dogs like cabbage. My next one is the Napa cabbage. I like making kimchi with this. So just real quick, I wanted to kind of give you an education on cabbage, about the benefits it is to drink cabbage juice and to eat sauerkraut, things that are fermented to give you good bacteria. But cabbage juice, really awesome for healing your stomach and your gut. So if you have like ulcers and you just kind of do a fast for a week and drink cabbage juice, our stomach heals up pretty quickly, the lining. We shed our lining every 3 to 7 days, and if we can give it the nourishment that it needs, then it has a quick ability to heal itself. But we just have to give it the right environment, and eating and drinking the cabbage juice and the cabbage itself, especially if it's fermented, or sauerkraut, things like that, really awesome, beneficial. The sauerkraut you could eat like 1/4 of a cup, or even the kimchi a few minutes before you have your meal, if you're not trying to do it for healing. But it really gives you good digestive. It helps with your digestive system. You do about 15 minutes before your meal, and you'll see a huge benefit. I've been doing this. My husband hates the smell of the kimchi. I get the vegan kind, but I know the regular kimchi kind of has like a fishy smell to it. But yeah, go ahead, give it a try. All right, now we're going to get into cabbage, and this is, I can't read backwards, snowball. Just a basic, generic cauliflower. All right, so these next ones I have not had. I have seen them in the grocery stores, but this is purple of Sicily. Is that right? It's backwards in my screen, but I just saw that. And I think I have seen it in grocery stores, and I've always wanted to try it, so I'm going to try to grow it. All right, this one here was pretty cool. I have tried this before. It tastes like regular broccoli, just kind of cool looking. And this is Romanesco broccoli. Yeah, tastes like regular broccoli, so I've never tried to grow it though. I haven't even tried to grow regular broccoli, I don't think. All right, and the last one is the purple sprouting broccoli. I have not tried that one either. My husband loves broccoli, and I do have to find some of the regular green broccoli, but we're definitely going to give this a try. I already actually planted that one. My husband walked in, he was making noise, so I couldn't. I was just like, I'm just going to plant my seeds. But something about broccoli, that for women, if they take eat a lot of cruciferous vegetables, particularly broccoli, it has this chemical called sulforaphane, and what it does is it's kind of like an estrogen gobbler. A lot of times women will have excess estrogens that are just floating through their body, and they can have estrogen dominance. What the sulforaphane and the cruciferous vegetables do is they kind of gobble that up and help you to eliminate that. So eat your cruciferous veggies. All right, you guys, so I got the seeds all in their cozy little home, and I'm just going to take some regular vermiculite and just cover these up instead of covering them up with dirt or soil, whatever. I'm just going to lightly put it on top of the seeds. Thankfully, most of these, except for the Swiss chard, all the seeds kind of are about the same size, and the brassicas. But let me bring you in. Switch you around. There we go. Let you guys see the action. So I'm just gonna sprinkle, 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 just like that, all over the tray. We'll be right back. There we go. Now I'm just going to bottom water and put the humidity dome on. Okay, something I want to show you. I don't know if you can actually see how much water is in there. It's probably maybe about half an inch. You don't want to overwater them because you don't want them to be sitting in really, really soggy water. And you can always pour some out. But what I like to do is just pour about half an inch in, check it back in about an hour, and see if I need to add some more. If there's any of them sitting, any more water just sitting in there, I just kind of dump it out. All right, you guys, he's right back there underneath that grow light. So I may do a video on grow lights, and I have to double check, but like the lumens of these lights, so for every 2,000 lumens, you want to be, I think it's, oh, you know what, I'm not going to mislead you, I'll have to double check, but you really want to make sure your seedlings are pretty close to the light, especially the lower the lumens are. So I got this pretty close. It's only just a little tiny smidgen, like maybe an inch away from the plastic, and obviously if I didn't have the dome on, I would probably have it closer to it. These don't get very hot at all. I got these at Lowe's. All right, you guys, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe, support the channel, leave comments if you've had any of these varieties or have tried something different, any method. Yeah, but go ahead, like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!